Hello everybody, this is Donna with dddivadesigns.blogspot.com. I actually want to show you my completed Pumpkin Patch mini album. I actually went to the Pumpkin Patch with my friend probably about 2 weeks now. We went to the Pumpkin Patch in our area. The Pumpkin Patch was beautiful, and we went there, and I went with her and her 1.5-year-old. Totally love it. Fall is my type of the year. Totally love the fall colors. Anything that has to do with outside and autumn is my cup of tea. So anyway, of course, I had to do a mini album for her. She's a mother of a 1.5-year-old. She rarely has time to craft. She loves to craft. So what I'm going to do is give this mini to her as a Christmas gift. She kind of sort of knows I'm working on something. But I'm going to put the pictures in it because I took a ton of pictures, and I'm going to fill it up with the pictures and give it to her as a gift. This actually was inspired by a mini album, or actually several mini albums that I found on the internet. I have never tried this technique of putting together a mini album with this type of binding because my style of scrapbooking, I love texture, I love grunge, and I love anything that's lumpy bumpy, if you will. I just love that, and I love interactive pages as well. So I found this YouTube channel. Her name is Creative Kelly from Cali, and I'll put her YouTube channel down here, guys, so you gotta check her out. Her work is amazing. She absolutely has a bunch of favorites on my YouTube channel, but I totally love her style. She's completely amazing. Now, I've seen other people do this technique. Robin with Enjoy Stamping, I love her as well, but I actually watched Kelly's video a bunch of times. It took me a while because I actually tore one up and I just couldn't get the whole technique of trying to put this together, but I finally did it, and I used grunge paper to use as my binding. This is a chipboard here, and check her out. She'll go into the details of how to put this all together. I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to go through the pages of this mini album, but I use grunge paper, and in person this looks like it actually looks like leather, and I used a bunch of Lindy's products, some metallic paints to give it this look, and it turned out pretty neat. And then I used one of these hinges right here, and I'm going to hang some fibers from there eventually. Alright, sorry about that. So anyway, I'm trying to just get through this so I won't have to go through part 2. So if I'm talking fast, bear with me. If I miss anything that you guys want to know about, just let me know and send me an email, and I'll be happy to share it with you. So anyway, again, this was totally inspired by Creative Kelly. I believe she actually referred others to Tracy's Treasures 24, and I'll put Tracy's information down here as well. Her techniques of putting this together is fabulous too, so check her out as well. And the other person I wanted to mention, you'll see this interactive piece that I put in here. Her name is Clippin' Girl, and I'll put her information down here. So she used a 12 by 12 sheet of paper to create this interactive piece, and when I get to that, I'll show you that as well. But I want to give credit where credit is due. Alright, so here's my cover. Very simple and plain. Most of the paper, not most, but all of the paper that I used in here actually came from the Tim Holtz Retro Grunge paper stash. Of course, I love grunge, and all these colors were kind of reds and burgundies and greens and golds, and so totally fit with the theme that I was going for. And that's what this paper is right here on the front. I created this title for my computer. It says A Day at the Pumpkin Patch, October 2011. And then I used some Lindy's products to bling it up a little bit. I hope you can see that. And then, of course, when you go to the pumpkin patch, there's a bunch of bales of hay and straw and stalks of corn. So I actually used some raffia to give it that look on the front, and add this little element along with some pieces from an old fall pick that I had. So I thought that turned out pretty neat for my cover. Alright, and for all the pages, as you can see how nice and thick it is, for all my pages with the chipboard, I actually distressed it. I used some my scissors just to rough the edges up. Totally love how that turned out. Alright, so moving right along to my first page, my friends. So when you open it up, this is the first page. I used some chipboard letters to create the word sweet here. I put some raffia here. I created a pocket here. And then inside this pocket, here's a metal leaf right here too. Love that metal leaf. And I created a tag. As you can see, she loves this sunshine stamp that I have. She loves it. So what I did, I created a tag shape, and then I stamped the sunshine on it. And then I'm going to put a picture there. Alright, this is actually made out of some thin metal. It's copper. It's very pretty. Sorry about that glare. Sorry about that. Alright, so then on this page, I created a pocket out of the grunge paper, added some Prima leaves here and here, some bling here. I created another tag made out of that thin metal, ran this through my Big Shot with that thin metal, added a chipboard piece here. And I can put a picture there. But love the fact that I have a pocket there. Here's another chipboard words that says fun. Alright, that's that page. And when you flip it over, you have this page that has explore. It has the words explore in chipboard letters. Excuse me, it says actually out to explore, as you can see. I have space here for a picture, some more raffia. This says pumpkins and some Prima bling there, actually recollections, I believe. And then on this page right here, it's chipboard letters that spells out pick. Some more raffia, a metal leaf, space for a picture. This is some of that magic mesh, I believe. A chipboard piece here, so I can put a picture here and a picture there. Sorry I'm going so fast because I'm just so trying to get to this without having to do a part 2. Okay, so on this page I have space right here for a picture. I created a pocket here out of an envelope. I just cut that baby in half, grunged it up a little bit, added some words that say create memories. This says tradition, added some little blingy leaves here. I created these tags just out of some scraps. Hope you can see that. And here's a tag that I stamped. This says remember the important things. And I added some raffia for my for the top. On this page right here, I created another pocket. Put some more tags in it. This is just made out of the paper stack. This says journey. I know you guys have seen that before. I can put a picture there and on the back. And this tag right here, believe it or not, came from some clothing that I had in my stash. It was already kind of sort of grungy looking. I'm going to leave it as is, put a picture there. And here's the back of it. Just made out of a tag. Love it. Chipboard pieces here that says free spirit. I can put a picture there. This pocket actually I created out of a, not Prima, but Tattered Angels, a large oversized tag. It originally came just plain manila, and I spray painted, but glimmer misted it. So I actually can put stuff down in that pocket. I just folded it in half to create a pocket. Of course, you guys have seen these 1,000 times. I added some leaves and just some chipboard pieces. Alright, next page, I have space right here for a big picture. I have a chipboard piece that says Adventure Guy. Some grass here. Some Prima leaves here. Some pieces of that pick there. And of course, again, space for a picture there and there. Love it. And on this page right here, I actually have a space for a picture here and here. Added some leaves there. Prima leaf. And this actually is a label that I got from Michael's in their discounted bin, and it says homemade preserves. And of course, you know, when you go to the pumpkin patch, they usually have a place where you can buy some of the goods from the farm, and they sold these beautiful, wonderful, delicious preserves. I actually bought an acorn squash, and I bought some apple butter, so it was kind of cool. Love it. Alright, next page, just very simple. All I did was add some pieces of some cardboard, and I just grunged it up a little bit, added some, sorry about that, added some gold, probably some gold lindies, and I'm going to add a picture there. And then I have just a little piece of, this paper line came from Melody Ross, I believe. It says gooseberry jam. Of course, you know the pumpkin patch has jams. And on this element right here, I'm going to put it down because it's pretty interactive. All I did was just create a little mini flip book. So you flip it up, and then you flip this down, and lots of real estate for plenty of pictures. Pictures here, here, and there. And this little piece right here, guys, I think I showed this to you a while ago. I got this from a thrift store. I got a bunch of these hinges, and I just thought I liked it because it was interesting. And then a chipboard piece that says memories. Alright, so you flip this over, and here's one of my favorite pages. I love this page. It's one of my favorites. I can put a picture there. I have some Prima leaves here. I created a little tag here and used some distressed ink to, this was originally white, and I just used some spice marmalade, I believe. Added some bling. I have space here for a picture. If you flip that open, you can put a little mini picture there, and I'll put a little picture there. And then on this page, this is this interactive element I wanted to show you guys. Again, her YouTube channel is KLIPNGIRL.